The spacecraft was nearing the moon after years of effort and collaboration. Several South American countries had united in a space program, and finally, the achievement was at hand, reaching the satellite. The celebration on Earth was palpable. There were 3 astronauts aboard: Mercedes, Paolo, and Franco. More astronauts were set to join in subsequent missions should everything go well. It was a very modern craft designed for vertical takeoff, with another craft orbiting the moon to supply fuel for the return journey. The 3 astronauts descended together in a vehicle via the ramp of the spacecraft. Feeling lighter thanks to the lunar gravity, they took photos and waved to Earth in a live broadcast. They unloaded their equipment and began exploring the surface. Franco, the captain, turned to Mercedes and said, "You'll stay on the ship. We'll keep in touch. On the next outing, you'll go and I'll stay." Mercedes nodded, smiling. Paolo, a paleontologist and engineer, went to collect rock samples. All of them were engineers with other specializations and hours of flight experience. They were well prepared. The average age of the crew was 35. Franco and Paolo exited the vehicle to explore a region no mission had visited before. The vehicle was comfortable, similar to a rally car. "Look over there. I think I see a light," Paolo said. "Yes, that's it," Franco confirmed, and they went to investigate. They arrived at the site of a gigantic, abandoned warehouse. Franco tried to communicate with the ship, but the communications weren't working. "There's interference. I'll try again later." "It can't be," Paolo said. "No one told us about. This alien ship is gigantic." "Yes," Franco interrupted, and the 2 men exchanged astonished glances. "This shouldn't be here. It must have been here for thousands of years." They decided to enter the alien ship, capturing photos and videos, planning to report back with their findings. But horror awaited them inside. They discovered the mutilated bodies of astronauts from other countries. "What happened here? These are not accidents," Paolo pointed out, noting some bodies without helmets. "We have to get out of here quickly. Something bad is here," Franco insisted, eyeing the alien ship suspiciously. They headed towards their vehicle, which was 200 meters away, nearly running. Strange figures began to emerge from the ship. 7 or 8 quadrupeds with fearsome appearances. How can they breathe without a suit? Paolo wondered as they reached the vehicle, jumped in, and sped away, the dark creatures in pursuit. As they neared their spacecraft, communication resumed. Franco barked a command to Mercedes. "Start the engines. We need to leave now." Mercedes, surprised, asked what was happening, but Franco simply repeated the urgency. "We won't make it in time," Paolo voiced concern. "The ship needs time to lift off." Suddenly, as if understanding, the terrifying creatures halted a short distance from the craft, appearing to allow them to depart. "It's true, then," Franco remarked. The legends circulating online about expeditions disappearing on the moon when manned landings first began. It was all concealed. No reports were ever published, only rumors. That's why there hasn't been a single manned mission in 55 years. Preparations for the lunar surface takeoff began. Mercedes, Paolo, and Franco narrowly escaped the attack of those strange alien creatures.